Minutes till game time.
Kind of quarterback than Carson Beck, who we mentioned before has some escapability and some athleticism, but Gunner is a proper dual threat. Any advantage there at all, Trevor, considering that he could use some of that athleticism for a Notre Dame team that has almost no film on him?
Well, it's huge because Georgia's going to try to run the ball. They want to pound it with that big offensive line, and a proper quarterback running package helps to open things up for your running backs as well. And keep this in mind. You talk about him being a proper dual threat. A couple of times in the SEC championship game, he took off running, and it was a burst. I mean, he took off like a scalded squirrel. It was like, bam, which is totally different from Carson Beck in the way he would take off running, and that changes the way the defense needs to play him.
And the defense is going to be huge tonight, right? You and I were talking pre-show in the green room about how this Notre Dame program has gotten to the big stage before BCS championship college football playoff. They get to the big stage and they fall short. We believe that this is one of the first
Polls should be good.
The team that can compete with who they're on the field with tonight. They're as dominant as any team in the country.
What's up, guys?
The championship game with Alabama. You know, we went out, we saw before the game, we realized that there's no way this Notre Dame team can compete with this Alabama team. That's
big game coming up.
If you look at the front seven for that defense, you look at the offensive line for Notre Dame. This is a bigger, stronger, more physical Notre Dame team than we've seen in the past. And
Georgia
they've leaned into
first.
their rushing attack.
Notre Dame coming up.
220 yards a game, and a quarterback, Riley Leonard, who also wants to run the football. He has 15 rushes.
Number 7 versus number 2.
As many as he's thrown for. So this is a physical team. I think the big deal is going to be, can Riley Leonard make plays?
If they sound stupid, Austin, get them the fuck out.
Guys, it's good, but
If they say ignorant shit, sexual shit, racist shit, get them the fuck out, please. Thank you.
With as much respect as I can muster there, but also Leonard in the Indiana game.
How you guys been?
His longest pass was.
If people are like talking shit about the game, it's so as long as they're not being rude, they can talk shit. But if people are just obviously morons, it's awesome. Whew. Malachi Stocks gonna need to have a big game. Oh, excuse me. This should be a good game. Should be a good game. Happy New Year, Dunk. Appreciate it. These are my two favorite teams. I'm pulling for Notre Dame, but either way, I win. One of my favorite teams will go on to the next round. So it's going to be a weird game for me to watch. Because I love Notre Dame and I love Georgia too. I don't know if anyone's beaten Ohio State after yesterday. Holy shit. Ohio State brought the fucking boom. They brought the fucking, they came to play yesterday. Got about 4 minutes till game time. Yuck. But this should be a good game. Game was postponed today. Hopefully it doesn't affect the teams playing. Notre Dame getting fired up before the game right now. Thomas trying to get his team pumped up. I just want this to be a good game. These are the two teams I want to win the national title. Only one of them is going to make it there. Lions got 7 Pro Bowl selections today. Wow. Kirby Smart, 105-18 season as the Georgia head coach. National champions in 2021, 2022. Yeah, it's always good to have a competitive game. It's a lot more fun to watch. I agree. Unless it's your favorite team in the world beating the snot out of their rival. That can be fun sometimes. But Notre Dame, Georgia, I'm probably going to be rooting for Notre Dame a little bit more than Georgia. They've always been my favorite since a kid. They always choke. I hope they don't choke this year. One minute, 37 seconds to game start.
From a leadership standpoint with Carson there, how much should he get involved, maybe in game with Gunner?
Georgia has their backup quarterback playing today.
Gunner, but not trying to give him too much information.
I think their starting quarterback's out for the rest of the year, probably. He wasn't playing that great anyway, but definitely something to look for.
Where we make you guys pick who's going to win. Standoff.
Georgia, because I think the weight of their offensive line will tell late in the game.
Georgia's defense steps up big time. I like Georgia. I know you.
Georgia's, hey, look, you know what that is?
A lot of the analysts taking Georgia. Georgia's the favorite. Notre Dame's ranked 7th in the country. Georgia's ranked 2nd. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to hear Biden's message before the game. Give me a fucking break. We're grateful for the first responders. We know Joe. I can't stand Joe Biden.
That's also true of the spirit of America. She says where we are, in the United States of America, there's nothing.
Worst president ever.
We do it together.
By far.
God bless New Orleans. God protect our troops.
The worst president in American history, Joe Biden.
Thank you, President Biden, and good afternoon, everyone. From the take on the Georgia Bulldogs in the final game of the college football playoff quarterfinals. Welcome everyone to the CFP quarterfinal. It's the 91st edition of the Sugar Bowl, presented by Allstate. Game that dates back to 1935. Number 7 Notre Dame comes in at 12-1. The Georgia Bulldogs. Number 2 seed 11-2, the champions of the Southeastern Conference.
Thanks, Duncan.
Finals begin on New Year's Eve in the Herbal Fiesta Bowl. Penn State handled Boise State 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah, he don't give a shit about nothing.
A wild one in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl yesterday. Texas squandered a 16-point lead and to execute a 4th and 13 in overtime to dispatch a terrific Arizona State.
That whole shit is weird to me.
Presented by Prudential. It was
I don't know what to think
they raced off to a 34-0 lead.
of what's going on in this country already this year.
87 yards receiving. They beat
Weird shit.
number 1 seed 41-20.
Ohio State will play Texas next week.
Ohio State will play in the Cotton Bowl next
Penn State will play the winner of this game, Notre Dame and Georgia.
from tonight to take on Penn State. Hi, everybody, and welcome Sean McDonough along with
Sean McDonough with Greg McElroy.
After what's been a very emotional and difficult 36 hours here in New Orleans, the focus shifts to football, and it should be a very entertaining, exciting game here today. Greg, the big story of this game coming in was
Gunnar Stockton starting for Georgia. Redshirt sophomore from Tiger, Georgia. Population of 422.
Raven County High School. Some marks that had been held by Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence.
He replaced Carson Beck in the SEC championship.
Texas led them back from 6-3 down
Let him back to win the game.
over the long
Hey, Pam. Hey, Todd.
today for Georgia. And in this game, how will he play and how will the Bulldogs offense change? Well, it's going to change.
I don't know if anyone can beat Ohio State after watching them yesterday. Holy smokes.
Baker Mayfield, he's tough, he's competitive.
Ohio State looked really good. Scary good. What a game to make your first stop. Oh, excuse me. What a game to have to make your first stop. Oof, I'm sweating. All right, Pam. Notre Dame likes to run the ball. They've run the ball for over almost 2,500 yards this year. Pretty damn close. Notre Dame getting ready to take the field with the American flag. They're in white uniforms with gold helmets, gold pants. Here come the Fighting Irish. 11-time national champions. Haven't lost a game since they lost to Northern Illinois early in the year. A game they should have never lost. Beat Indiana to get to this game. I'm pulling for Notre Dame a little bit more. I'm a bigger Notre Dame fan than Georgia. But it's kind of bummed that I got to watch my two favorite teams play against each other. I would have liked to see them meet up in the national championship. That way I win either way, but you can't have everything. Georgia in all red unis, it looks like. Red helmets with white stripe. Red tops, white bottoms. Georgia 3-0 all-time versus Notre Dame. They won the national championship in 2021 and 2022. People are still blowing off fireworks like crazy. Game's going to get going here in a few. Yeah, they're a Catholic school from Indianapolis or Indiana. South Bend, Indiana. All right, Pam. We'll catch you in a bit. This game's being played down in New Orleans, Louisiana. They're supposed to play last night, but they postponed the game due to what happened down there. I don't know if they're calling it a terrorist attack or what, but last I heard they were saying it was a terrorist attack that occurred New Year's Eve in the French Quarter. Crazy, ridiculous, stupid. Bunch of momos out hurting people. No, both these teams, we'll see who shows up. Both teams have NFL caliber players. Both teams have some big guys on the lines. It's going to be interesting.
Georgia's won each of the previous games. The captains making their way to midfield for the coin toss.
And they're making the way to midfield for the coin toss right now.
Michael Vandervelde of the Big 12.
I think we got a Big 12 officiating crew for this game. Notre Dame calls heads. Riley Mills out for today's game. That's a big deal. One of the best defensive players for Notre Dame. Excuse me. Teeth are killing me. Looks like Georgia's going to get the ball first. I could be wrong, but it looks like they got their kick return team in. Notre Dame deferred. A lot of teams said that Notre Dame didn't play many tough games this year. They got a tough game today. Kickoff from Jeter. Decent kick. It's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Gunnar Stockton in Georgia. 12 for 16 against Texas, 71 yards and an interception. Led his team back to win the SEC championship. ETN in the game right away. Here we go. Sugar Bowl underway. First play from scrimmage, they run a toss to the right with ETN. Good job by the Notre Dame secondary getting outside and making a tackle. Drops him for a loss. Notre Dame's defense is supposedly one of the best in the country. No, I don't need medicine, Kenneth. It's my teeth just act up sometimes. They're fake teeth, so they're not always comfortable to wear. Sometimes I gag on them. I'm sorry about that. Georgia gonna run a bootleg for a loss of a yard. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 12. Nice tackle by Burnham. See if Notre Dame can get a stop early in this game. Third and 2, Stockton out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws one deep down the left side, incomplete. Any flags? Oh, there's a flag. Pass interference on Notre Dame, automatic first down. Son of a gun. Bad penalty to take. He grabbed him a little. He got away with a little grab. Oh, they were here the other day, Austin. They're still around. 1st and 10 from Georgia's 37-yard line. They hand the ball off. They're going to run a reverse. And a good job by Notre Dame's defense. They were not tricked by that trick play. Handed it over. It was a double reverse. Running back handed off to the wide receiver. Notre Dame did a good job of not letting them get outside. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. 13 minutes to go in the first quarter. Stockton out of the shotgun. 3 backs in the backfield. Fakes a handoff. They're going to run an option. And he's going to run for maybe a gain of 4. And it looks like it's going to be a gain of 6. It'll bring up about 3rd and 9. What up, Ace? Third and 9 for Georgia. Notre Dame got to watch the penalties. Back to pass, Stockton. Scrambling, in trouble. Hit as he throws. Ball goes out of bounds. I think it's an incomplete pass. We'll have to see. He took a big hit. Notre Dame's defense flying around right now. ETN tried to pass block and got stuck back in the backfield. I think that's going to be an incomplete pass. His arm was moving forward, it looks like. Very close. 4th and 9. They're going to review this play, I think. They want to see if he fumbled out of bounds. If he did, that'll back him up another 7-8 yards minimum. Oh, I don't know if the hand was going forward at that point. Close. TV timeout while they review the play. No score. Georgia going to have to punt when we get back. Regardless of if it was a fumble or an incomplete pass, Georgia's still going to be punting. Not the start Georgia was looking for. Later, Kenny. So no score. Georgia will be punting after they review this play and we come back from commercial. Notre Dame's defense looks very good. I know it's only been about 6 plays, but Notre Dame's down one of their best defensive linemen, too. I got to stand up, give my back a little break. Oh. That chair destroys my back for some reason. I do not understand why. Maybe because it's higher. Oof. Negative 25 yards rushing for Georgia on that first drive. So it was a fumble. That backs Georgia up more. And Georgia's got a rookie punter today, too. That's something to watch for. Oh, they hit the punter. That could be a penalty. Oh, no. Why would you do that? Not even a good punt either. Notre Dame has blocked a lot of kicks. Got over aggressive on that one. Might bite him in the butt.
Is that it's just going to be 5. Then the question would be for Kirby Smart, Greg, do they want to punt it again? It wasn't a great punt. But your punter also just took a big hit, so are you better off giving him a little time after his first career punt that wasn't great? Running into the kicker, number 30.
Running into the kicker, 5-yard penalty. And I think Georgia's going to re-kick this because it wasn't a very good kick. There's 13 games in the regular season.
Coming full speed at the punter and hitting that leg. Very fortunate that was not a 15-yard penalty, which would have resulted in their second automatic.
Lucky that wasn't 15-yard penalty.
Let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matt, what do you think? 5 or roughing the kicker?
Well, I know that the defender only hit the plant leg, but he hit it, or the kicking leg, but he hit it considerably. I think 15 yards.
Here we go, 4th and 16 after the penalty. Georgia going to punt again. Notre Dame shuffling around a lot at the line. And he ran into the kicker again. Notre Dame's kick returner receives the ball. It's going to be another penalty. Here we go. Unfucking real. All you got to do is not run into him. You can run at him. You just don't run into him. That is stupid. Stupid football being played. They're going to get a first down out of this one, I'm sure. They're not going to let him get away with it twice.
The last one wasn't 15, and that one probably wasn't. That one wasn't nearly as physical. But
That wasn't as bad as the first one. They declined the penalty. It was running into the kicker again, not roughing.
I know you're fired up, and I know you have made a season terrorizing quarterback, but don't terrorize punters. They're protected, and that right there, just a bad mistake by Young. He's an excellent young player, but got to pull off if he can't get there, and that time he does, it runs through him again. They come after the punter a lot, and Young
Trying to get a punt block almost cost Notre Dame.
is a big part of their blocking success. He's blocked 3 of those 6.
Look for Notre Dame to try and run the ball. It's been their best weapon all year long. Leonard in the shotgun to start. Empty backfield. And they changed the play. Leonard had a decent game against Indiana. Notre Dame's going to get a playoff. They're going to throw. Leonard's going to scramble, looking, finds his running back out of the backfield for a short gain. And I think they're going to say he was out of bounds. There's also a flag on the play.
A lot for the officials to sort out very early.
What? He threw a second forward pass?
Maybe they didn't see me throw it.
Oh, he caught the ball. It was back down.
Gonna get home and putting his hands up to deflect the
I guess you can't throw it after that. First time.
Same result, throw it away, but big mistake
I didn't know that.
Trying to enhance his passing stats. He struggled early on at Notre Dame. Learning a new offense, new teammates.
Very loud down there.
Founding in that loss to NIU. Since then, he's been rock solid. And an improved passer, especially with
Here we go. They're going to run the ball.
they tried to bring a blitz. Jeremiah
Gain of about 3.
across the 25.
Love with his first touch of the game.
Lucas Award winner as the best linebacker in the country and an All-American.
Love ran for a 98-yard touchdown to get Notre Dame into the second round of the playoff. Now you got 3rd and long. This could end up being a low-scoring game. 3rd and 19. Notre Dame's got to be careful here. Georgia's going to be coming. Leonard back to pass. In trouble. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Good job by the Georgia defense on the first drive for Notre Dame. Notre Dame has had questions around their passing game all year long. If they're not able to throw the ball a little bit and run successfully, it could be a long day for them. Nice job by Walker getting after Leonard. Notre Dame brings the punt squad in. Good kick, it looks like. Kicked very high. Fair catch around the 20-yard line. Georgia will take over again. One good thing for Georgia that could help them is there's not much tape on Gunnar Stockton. He hasn't played a lot. So Notre Dame didn't have much to study when it come to this kid. 10:41 to go in the first quarter. No score. Georgia taking the ball back for the second time. Out of the shotgun. ETN going to take a handoff. pushing the pile forward. Wow. Georgia's line getting behind their running back, helping them get some extra yards. See where they mock this ball. I say about 2nd and 5. Stockton fixing his running back's helmet before the next play. 2nd and 3. Gain of 7 on that play. Stockton back to pass. Throws. Complete. And he's going to run over 2 Notre Dame defenders and finally go down. I think that was the tight end Bell. Number 86 for Georgia. Showing some grown men strength. Nice route. Ran a nice back shoulder, turned around, caught it, ran over the defensive backs. If he didn't go down, he was going, he might have stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds earlier. We'll see if they bring this ball back. He did go out of bounds. And that's going to turn this play into a much shorter gain. Yeah, they're going to review this. He stepped out of bounds before he broke 2 tackles. TV timeout, no score, first quarter. Notre Dame, Georgia. Duncan, there's 13 games in the regular season, and depending on where you're seated, you have to play possibly another 3 to win the national championship. Maybe 4 in some circumstances. A lot of penalties early in this game on Notre Dame. Something to watch for. Penalties almost killed Texas yesterday. That was a really good game. Really good game. Texas barely won that. They woke up in overtime and had it said enough's enough. Well, I know both of these teams played 13 games, but that might have been including the playoff. I'm not sure. No, because Georgia had a bye. So both of these teams played 13 games. And really, technically, Notre Dame's playing their 15th game because they had to play Indiana to get to Georgia. So if you count the playoff games right now, Notre Dame's played. This is their 14th game. This is their 15th game. But if you're a low-seeded team to win the national title, if you get in the playoff, you got to win 4 games on top of your regular season. So, probably got to play about 17 games if you're a low seed, 16 if you're a high, to win the national title. I like the playoff so far. I got to be honest. I know there's been some blowouts, but I think that they got it pretty close to right with how they rank teams. So 1st and 10 from the Georgia 38. They're going to run it with ETN. Gain of maybe 2 tops. Looking at probably 2nd and 9. Stockton's 1 for 1 for 12 yards. ETN 3 rushes for 7. Bell, the only reception for 12 yards for Georgia. Notre Dame's front seven, they got some big boys on defense. They try to get the ball to Bell again, complete. Gain of a couple more. Will bring up probably 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. At least. Neither offense has done much. 3rd and 7. Excuse me. Stockton in the shotgun, empty backfield to stop. Etienne comes back there to pass block. $8:10 to go. No score. Throw over the middle, complete. Bell again for a first down. Getting up, limping off the field. Hopefully he's not hurt badly. Whoa, that was a dangerous throw. Oof, put it right through a defensive lineman's arm. Bell grabbing his knee on the sideline. He's gotten all their yards so far, pretty much. He's got all 3 catches for 21 yards. They're going to complete a pass over the middle on a slant. Stockton completes another pass. First catch for Lovett. Georgia going no huddle, 2nd and 1 out of the shotgun. They run an option, hand it off to Etienne for a first down. To the Notre Dame 35. I don't know, T-Guy. I know Notre Dame's got one of their best defensive linemen out. I think his name's Wells. I know Beck is out for Georgia, the starting quarterback. I'll keep an eye out. 1st and 10. Gonna run a little screen. Complete. Not much yardage. A little bootleg trying to get Stockton outside the pocket. Stockton 5 for 5, 34 yards. 2nd and 8. Etienne in the backfield with Stockton. They run an option. Stockton keeps it, runs for maybe a yard. Flag on the play. Offside on Notre Dame. Oh, no. Bad penalty. That's his 2nd penalty of the game. He ran into the punter earlier.
And you see that line of scrimmage. I mean, that left hand is in the neutral zone, and the helmet, that gold helmet, beautiful.
Young got to smarten up.
Shiny helmet.
Making too many mental mistakes early. 2nd and 3 for Georgia after the penalty on Notre Dame. What a shame. They hand it off to Etienne. Gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and a short 1. And no, it wasn't Etienne, excuse me. I think it was Walker. Oh, excuse me, Frazier Jr. And we got a flag on the play.
False start, number 69.
False start on Georgia. Bad penalty to get. Both teams shooting themselves in the foot in the first quarter. 4:52 to go, no score. Georgia and Notre Dame. First quarter. Georgia having the best drive of either team today on this drive. 3rd and 6 after the penalty. Finally getting the ball in Notre Dame territory. See if they can capitalize. They run an option handoff up the middle. Looks like enough for the first down by Etienne. Definitely had enough with forward progress. Good hard running. Broke a few tackles. And that's what Notre Dame's been good at this year, is getting off the field on 3rd down. Their defense has been really, really one of the best defenses, they said, coming into this game. They haven't played anyone like Georgia, though. 1st and 10, 4 minutes to go. Stockton running an option. Hands off to Etienne up the middle. Gain of a yard. Bodies flying everywhere. Nice tackle by Rubio. Big boy. Gabriel Rubio. 14 tackles. 2.5 for a loss in 8 games. Big defensive tackle. Second and 9 from the Notre Dame 24. They fake the handoff, throw to the right, complete. Yard shy of the first down. Another catch by Lovett. He's got 2 for 17 yards. I haven't seen Bell in the game ever since he left the field with the knee, grabbing his knee. He might be back in now. Georgia's got double tight end. Single back, 3rd and 2. Stockton under center. Sends his man in motion. Left to right. They run it up the middle. Stuffed. I think he fumbled and Notre Dame recovered. Oh, wow. I think Notre Dame might have just recovered that ball. It had to be a clean fumble. He was still standing when the ball came out. Big hit. Oh, yeah. Big fumble by Georgia. Nice play by the Notre Dame defense. And Notre Dame forces a Georgia fumble deep in their own territory. No points for Georgia. Notre Dame takes over after the TV timeout. Wow. This could be a close game. Is it rolling subs between plays? Yeah, they can sub in and out during. That's how it works, yeah. I think this game's on ESPN. If you get cable. You think it's going to be a good one, T-Guy? TV timeout, no score. Getting towards the end of the first quarter. Notre Dame forces a fumble on 3rd down. Keeps the Bulldogs off the scoreboard. Yeah, I don't know how people get away with that, T-Guy. I would do that, but I don't know how they get away with it. Every time I show anything, I get fucking thrown off. Maybe they're in a different country. What's up, Kai? Hanging in there, buddy. I'm doing all right. Hope you're well. Georgia has run 18 plays to Notre Dame's 3. Notre Dame hasn't even gotten a first down. Got to wake up. They're going to take over at their own 10-yard line. Well, this happened last week, and they ran 198 yards. See if they could do it again. Going to run the ball up the middle. Gain of maybe 3. 2 or 3. Second and 7. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Leonard in the shotgun. Love in the backfield to his left. Double tight end to the left. They're going to throw. Slant over the middle. Caught. Out to the 28-yard line. First down for Notre Dame. They needed that. Nothing special. Good route. Ball's thrown where it should be. Excuse me, 1st and 10 from the 27. That was Notre Dame's first down of the day. You're going to run it up the middle with Love. 3 or 4 yards. That hole closed up quickly. Second and 7, Leonard. And there's going to be a flag on the play. I don't know if it's a false stop or an offsides.
His carries were down a bit in that game because of the illness.
False start on Notre Dame, of course. Nice. Good job, Mark. So that'll make it 2nd and 12. .39 seconds to go. First quarter, no score. Leonard and Love out of the shotgun. Leonard throws a screen to the tight end. A hit as he throws, gain of 2. Broken play pretty much. Nice job by Bolden. Making a nice tackle. What up, Just? Oh, I didn't get cut off last night. Maybe the night before it did. We were watching old wrestling videos and I got a copyright strike. I guess they don't let you watch wrestling. Hang it in there, buddy. Hope you're well. End of the first quarter, no score. Yeah, that's could have been what happened too. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, everyone puts on a few pounds when it gets cold, I think. No score. They said this could be a low scoring game. I guess so. Oh, you're lucky, T guy. Here we go. Start of the second quarter, 3rd and 11 coming up.
We're gonna keep going, and we'll be fine. We got to clean up some of the pre-snap penalties. That's the stuff that's gonna hurt our entire team. I'm okay with aggressive penalties, but the pre-snap ones where you line off sides and you false start, we got to fix that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Certainly help.
I think Notre Dame might have got themselves a coach for a long time. I don't know if they'll be able to afford him forever, but Marcus Freeman seems like a hell of a young coach. Seems like a hell of a young coach. Third and 11. This is only Notre Dame's 8th play of the game so far. Georgia's already run 18. Leonard throws. What a catch. I don't think it's going to be enough for the first down, but what a catch. It's weird how some people just hate certain teams. But I know what you're saying. Even though I'm a Notre Dame in Georgia, I like both of these teams. They're literally my 2 favorite teams in college football. Just college football. It's the only thing I like these 2 teams in. Notre Dame's going to punt. But it's weird how you just hate some teams. Decent punt. Going to be recovered around the 22-yard line. Some pushing and shoving. It's weird how you just don't like some teams. Maybe it's because of like rivalries and shit. But there's some teams that have nothing to do with any teams I like that I can't stand. Like Michigan football, I feel that way about, kind of. I'm not a big fan of Michigan football. Ohio State, not a big fan. And I have no reason to not like them, really. I just don't. I don't know why. I know they both play Notre Dame sometimes. That could be why. It's just weird. Some teams you just can't stand. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully he makes it out. What stands out with these teams? They're just good. They're quality teams, both of them. But nothing really like stands out. They both have like good size. Georgia trying to be the new Bama. Yeah, I don't know. No one's ever going to be Bama. Bama under Nick Saban is going to be very hard to ever for anyone to ever do what he did and get talent like that year after year after year after year. Maybe it would be interesting to see what Belichick does in college. I'm interested in seeing that. I don't know how much longer he wants to coach for, but Notre Dame had to punt after the big fumble they forced. Georgia takes the ball back at their own 22. Hit as he throws down the right side, complete. This one might go to the house. Almost. And Smith with his first big play of the day. He's good for one every game. Big catch. Ran an outside post, tight post streak. Stockton with a nice throw. Put the ball where only his guy could end up with it. Wow. That was serious. Stockton took a massive hit, too. Bowen laid it on him. Oof. And there's a flag. I wonder if that's what it was for.
Against Georgia.
If this is on Georgia, they're going to be pissed.
Let's look as the official running down, and number 39 runs right into the official, who slows him down. That's who ultimately calls the penalty. You have to stay out of that white part. That is the official's area. They own that.
Oh, wow.
Part of the sideline. You just got to get back, coach.
One of the players for Georgia got in the way of the ref, and it was a penalty, I guess. So the ball is at the 30-something of Notre Dame. Back Georgia up quite a bit. Stay out of the fucking white line, stupid. You just cost your team 20 yards. What a shame. I've never seen that before either, T-Guy. That dude's a fucking idiot. Do you see his dumbass running down the fucking field? Dirt! Got hit in the head by the fucking ref. Stupid-ass white boy. That's only something a white boy would have happen. Dirt! All excited. Oh, they're going to run the end around. I think it's Bell back in the game. He's not going to get much on it. That shit was hilarious, dude. He's running down the sideline like, and the fucking ref comes running by, clips him, punches him in the fucking ear. They're all looking at him like, you fucking dumbass. His nickname's probably Dumbass, too. They moved his ass off the sideline. I've never seen that one before. Oh, shit. Here we go. 3rd and 7. What a fucking weird game. They're going to throw down the right end. Incomplete. Looking for Bell. 4th and 7. They're going to try and kick a field goal. They're going to go for it. I can't believe that dude ran right in the way. Now Peyton Woodring is going to attempt a much deeper kick than he would have had to. 41-yard attempt. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And it just makes it through. Nice kick. 41-yard field goal. Puts Georgia up 3-0. Yeah, imagine that guy. I think it's a player. He's got a jersey on. I would imagine it's like a red shirt or something, you know, or a guy that got injured maybe, or you know what I mean. I don't think it's a family member or a fucking, he wouldn't have a jersey on. You can tell the guys are cracking on him too on the sideline after they flash the camera there. He's like shaking his head, and the dudes around him are just laughing. Like he's probably the dude that does shit like that all the time. They're fucking probably so used to it. They're like, it's what he does. Yeah, but he's not in pads. He's got a uniform on, but he's not in pads. And he has like regular pants on. Like sweatpants. He's like all scrubbed out, fucking with a jersey. Fucking ran into the ref. The coach is gonna be so pissed if they fucking lose, and they missed out on, you know, having the ball 1st and 10 at the 15. If they lose by fucking 4 points, he's gonna be pissed. Thanks, dude. Probably a RS. What's that? Return specialist? Or maybe like a red shirt kicker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some fucking young dumbass. Like, dirt. He looked young. Yeah, what are you on? Like the Canada line mark? Holy shit. -30 with the wind chill? Holy shit. That's a good one, Kai. Good dry joke. So Notre Dame getting the ball back, down 3-0. 12-14 to go. Notre Dame's first time trailing since October 19th. Since Georgia Tech. See if they can come back. Leonard throws complete. Second reception for Faison. Notre Dame has not had the ball much. It's all good, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Leonard going to keep it up the middle. Quarterback draw. First down. Gain of 7. 11:10 to play in the second quarter. Notre Dame out of the shotgun, man in motion. Hand the ball off. Nice tackle by number 93 for Georgia. That would have been a big run. He came in and grabbed him by the foot. Stopped him for a very little gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jadarian Prince not able to get much going. Neither has Love. Going to keep it with the quarterback again. Another draw. He runs up the middle, breaks the tackle, rumbling inside the 30-yard line. And they just said, the hell with it. We're going to let our quarterback run the ball a bit. Leonard has run the ball quite a bit this year. Averaging, I believe, about 60 yards a game. He is capable of running. Still always dangerous having your quarterback run around like that. Good way to get your head taken off. First and 10 from the Georgia 29. They hand the ball off. Gain of about 3, maybe 4. There should have been a face mask on that play too. Number 5 for Georgia got away with pulling face mask on Notre Dame quarterback. Second and 7, 9:15 to go. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, running back. Leonard throwing. Knocked down, nice play. Pass attempted for Thomas. Incomplete. Good job by the Georgia cornerback. He was in press coverage too. Good coverage. Nice job by Everett. And that'll make it 3rd and 7. They're going to run a screen to the wide receiver out to the right flank. Nothing. No gain. Greathouse brought down at the line of scrimmage. McLeod, big play for the Georgia defensive line. 4th and 7. They're going to try and kick a field goal, I would assume. They're in range. Probably be a 45-yarder or so. Something like that. Mitch Jeter in the kick. He's 8 for 15 on the season. This will be a 44-yard attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. Tied ball game. 3-3. Yeah, Tom had a funny one too. I didn't acknowledge it. I'm sorry, Tom. Your joke was funny as well. Yeah, the stats aren't too good, T-Guy. But he knocked it through. I'll be right back, guys. 3-3. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Georgia, 1st and 10. 8:20 to go in the second. 3-3 game. Oh, sack. Nice job. Tulamaka. Nice job by the linebacker. Looking like Palomalu out there. Second and 19. Big sack. Stockton out of the shotgun. Throws down the middle. Complete to the tight end. This is going to be enough for a first down and more. Out to the 40-yard line. Someone lost a cleat. Someone's hurt for Notre Dame, too, trying to get their shoe on. Went down, I think, acting like they were injured because they weren't going to be able to play without the shoe. Hopefully it's not an injury, too. TV timeout. Hopefully everyone's good. Oof, oof, oof. Hey, Tommy Howe, how about your friggin' LA Rams? You must be happy, bro. They have had a good season. You should be proud of your football team. They were all beat up at the beginning of the year. They fought back from down. Their record wasn't great at times. Looking like they're going to the fucking playoffs. I think they're pretty healthy right now, too. They might make some noise, man. They got two or three good wide receivers. I don't know what the defense looks like. I haven't watched them a lot. Except for when they played New England and they made New England look stupid. But, man. Rams surprised me. And they can put up some points. If they get the right matchup, they might embarrass someone. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I enjoy you guys too. I really do. Yeah, I can't believe Florida State this year. Bad year. And they were supposed to be good. They were like ranked high, I think, going into the season. They lost their first game, I think it was overseas. And after that, they just were done. Lost his shoe, had to come off the field. 1st and 10 after the big catch by Georgia's tight end. They're going to run it with ETN. Nice run, gain us about 8. Yeah, number 4 at the stop. I knew they were in the top 10. Second and 2. Hand off to ETN. No. Was an option. Stockton kept the ball. Going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Probably be 3rd and 2 now. Tied game, 6:20 to go. Stockton in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, a tight end. Single back. They bump out the tight end out wide. ETN in the backfield to the right of Stockton. 3rd and 3 for Georgia. Looking to the left. Throws. They run a slant and incomplete. Broken up by clock. Almost got in there. Dangerous throw. Dangerous throw. Not a good throw either. Wobble. He threw a duck. And see if Notre Dame makes another stupid penalty on special teams. They cannot run into the kicker on 4th and 3. Georgia going to have to punt here. No one ran into the kicker. It's going to be caught around the 16-yard line and brought out to the 25 by Hurlman, number 37 for Notre Dame, with about a 8-yard return. You're going to find out soon, Tommy. I don't know if the Rams clinched yet, but they got to be close. I'm pretty sure they did. Did the Rams clinch? I thought they may have. First and 10 for Notre Dame. Leonard back to pass. Plenty of time. Finds his man complete. Gain of 13. Maybe 14. I think that was number 6 again. Might have just about every catch for Notre Dame so far. There haven't been. Notre Dame might have got away with a hold. Be 1st and 10. 5 minutes to go. 3-3. Second quarter. Notre Dame going to run it with Love up the middle. Slam down to the ground. Not much there. Allen, nice job for the Bulldogs. Be 2nd and 8. Notre Dame in the shotgun. Man in motion, right to left. Hand it off up the middle to Love again. Gain of about 5. Be 3rd and short. Third and 3. Single back shotgun. Leonard scrambling, nowhere to go. Throws the ball. It's batted down. Out of bounds to bring up 4th and 3. Nice job by Georgia's defensive line. Number 11 was coming with a vengeance. And Notre Dame almost got away with a hold again. Better be careful. Very close there. Anthony Evans III back to return the punt for Georgia. Looks like a good kick. Fair catch called for at the 14. Both teams Not able to get much going here in the first half, 3-3. Only professional teams can move, Duncan. Well, college teams can't move their location. They can change their division or conference, rather. Excuse me. College teams, sometimes they move conferences to make more money. But pro teams will move to make more money too, where they physically move the whole franchise. First and 10 for Georgia, 3:32 to go in the first half. Stockton back to throw. Incomplete. Looked like good coverage. No flags. Pass intended for number 7. Lucas. Or Luck, I think. Luck. Looked like, I didn't see the E. Georgia making a play switch. They run an option. They're going to throw. Incomplete again, looking for the big man again. It'll be 3rd and 10. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Out of the shotgun again. Stockton running. Bootleg throwing. Out of bounds, incomplete. 3 and out for Georgia. Notre Dame's defense is getting after him. The guys up front are doing a good job getting to the quarterback, making him move. And Notre Dame should get good field position with this kick. Drew Miller into punt. First game as the starter, I believe they said. This is a good punt. Fair catch called for at the Notre Dame 38. And I think he's mad that he called for the fair catch. Smart, safe play, though. Nice. Yeah, there's no loyalty over here, Duncan. If teams don't make enough money, they go. Which is crazy because how are you not making money? AFC North got some big games coming up. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati could all end up in the playoffs. Crazy to think Cincinnati even still has a chance. Here they go. They run a wide receiver screen sweep. And he tripped. What a shame. There was a lot of open field. Maybe a gain of 3, 2 or 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Notre Dame. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Tied game 3-3. Notre Dame runs a slant over the middle court. Great house, just short of the first down. Jordan Faison, champion lacrosse player for Notre Dame as well, having a pretty good first half here. Not a ton of yardage, but he's been involved. 3rd and 1, you might see him here. 2-minute warning approaching. And they're not going to get a playoff. So when we come back after the 2-minute warning, it'll be 3rd and 1 for Notre Dame. 3-3, tied ball game. Low scoring defensive matchup so far. Both defenses playing tough. Yeah, a lot of people felt that way, T-Guy, with teams. Who else? The Ravens were the Browns, right? Then the Browns came back. Baltimore was Indianapolis, too. The Colts used to be in Baltimore. It happens. Hey, Pam. Three to three. 2-minute warning. Notre Dame going to have the ball 3rd and 1 after the commercial break. Tight game.
We're back in New Orleans and coming your way on the Mercedes-Benz halftime report. I'll be joined by Tim Tebow, Jordan Rogers, and Harper talking about what we've seen, this defensive battle in the first half, and what we need to see from both of these teams in the second half. There are the
Tim
guys
Tebow.
over there, and of course, figure out exactly what needs to happen for Notre Dame. They get the ball first half.
Tim would like these two quarterbacks, both dual threats, like he was.
There we go. 3rd and 1. Out of the shotgun. They're going to keep it. Leonard runs up the middle. Gain of enough for the first. And I believe Notre Dame gets the ball back to start the second half. Thank you, Pamela. I had a kid come in last night and do that late in one of the games. And I'm like, why do you got to tell everyone what happened a second before I say it? Because usually I'm a little bit behind because I stream on my computer. Here we go. Leonard going to pull the ball down and run. Going to have enough for a first down. Gain of 11. 1:27 to go. Grabbed his arm as he got up. Might have fell on it. Georgia just bringing a ton of blitzes. Quarterback just pulled it down when he seen so many guys coming. Smart play. Leonard again throwing deep to the right. Incomplete. Good coverage by Everett. Smart throw. Not a real dangerous throw where he threw it. Collins was the intended receiver. 4 wide receivers. Single back to the right. 2nd and 10. 1:14 to go in the first half. Notre Dame with the ball on the Georgia 39-yard line. Leonard throwing to the left. Complete by the tight end. Dragged out of bounds right around the first down marker. Going to be close. Looks like he got enough. It'll be 1st and 10. Leonard under pressure, going to be sacked at the Georgia 40. Big play by the Georgia defense. Mondin Jr. with a big sack and a big loss. Not what Notre Dame wanted. Nice job by the Bulldogs defense. Leonard, not a happy camper. And I believe Notre Dame called the timeout. Someone did. Yes, Notre Dame used their first timeout. What up, G? Yeah, close game. Jeter, the Notre Dame field goal kicker, is up warming up. They're close to being in field goal range, if nothing else. He doesn't have a great statistical percentage kicking field goals this year, but he has been hurt. They're going to run the ball up the middle, back down to the 30-yard line, or pretty darn close. And I'll bring up 3rd and long. 48 seconds to go in the half, 3rd and 11. And Georgia making some substitutions. I don't know if Notre Dame called another timeout or if they're having some issue with the clock.
On the defense, the 10-second subtraction has been declined by Notre Dame. Clock will start on the snap.
Which is a break for Notre Dame.
Something happened with the clock, or the defense had an equipment issue. Yeah, there's been some shitty kicking in college football, no doubt. Texas is very lucky they advanced. Their kicker was terrible. And Arizona State should have kicked some field goals yesterday. I don't know why they didn't. 3rd and 11, out of the shotgun. Leonard throws a screen to his running back. They're going to say incomplete, I believe. And it's going to be 4th and 11 with 43 seconds to go. Looks like Notre Dame is going to bring on their field goal unit. Mitch Jeter made his first kick from 44, this one from 48. And I believe Georgia called timeout trying to ice him. Trying to play head games with the Notre Dame kicker. Oh, excuse me. See if Notre Dame can take a lead. Points hard to come by so far. There we go. 48-yard field goal attempt for the Fighting Irish. Kick is up, looks perfect. Drilled it right down the middle with plenty to go. Notre Dame goes up 6-3. 38 seconds to play in the first half. Jeter looks pretty healthy today. Popping them right down the middle. Good to see. Big kick. Wonder if he's related to Derek. Notre Dame, I believe, T-Guy. Mitch Jeter transferred from South Carolina. He's got all 6 Notre Dame points today. Kicked 2 field goals from over 40 yards. He's been injured on and off this year. Looking pretty healthy today. Notre Dame kicking off. Looks like he got a hold of this one. It's going to be a touchback. In a close game, having a good kicker can be a huge advantage. Both defenses playing pretty well. Neither offenses have taken many chances either. I can believe it, T-Guy. They do it every year. They lose to someone they shouldn't. Oh, Stockton hit as he throws. Fumble. Notre Dame recovers. That's going to be a fumble, I think. I don't think his arm was coming forward yet. Nice play by Troy Polamalu's long-lost nephew. Oh, that's not good. His second sack of the game, too, number 44. Looks like a big Samoan. Can't see his name. It's like Tukala Malakala. Tumala something. Big strip sack. Big recovery. Notre Dame's going to have the ball in the red zone. Notre Dame's had 31 takeaways this season. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Georgia 13. Stockton drilled as he throws. See if Notre Dame can convert. Still have 2 timeouts. Gonna run an option. Throw it over the middle. Complete. Faison. Touchdown. No, it wasn't Faison. I think it was Collins. No, Jordan Faison. No, it wasn't Faison, was it? I can't tell. They said Faison. I thought it was Collins. It was Collins. I thought I was losing my mind. Collins with the touchdown. I don't know the victory much, Logan. Wow. Notre Dame's just going to kick the field goal. Not going to go for 2. Surprised. Jeter makes another kick. 13-3. That was huge. Nice throw. Leonard, nice play fake. Tough throw to make. Not the easiest throw. He had a linebacker spying him. That was the only place he could throw that ball where it didn't get intercepted. A good job by Collins to get the ball under control. Everett had a hand in there. Good job by Collins to make sure he held on. Notre Dame 13-3. 10 points in the last 11 seconds. Whoa, I did not see this coming. Still a lot of time to play. This game is very close still. They're only up 10. And Georgia has been a second half team all year. I remember some of it from when I was little, but I don't remember it like that. If I knew it, I would sing it. That's the music I remember from Notre Dame. Yeah, Ohio State is scary right now. We'll talk about it at half. 20 seconds to go. ETN with about a 3 or 4 yard run. I think they're going to let it just run down and call it a half. They're going to get one more play from their own 30-yard line. Stockton throws, finds ETN on the sideline. He's going to go out of bounds with no time left. Halftime, Notre Dame 13, Georgia 3. Notre Dame gets the ball to start the second half as well. I don't think Georgia's going to roll over. I bet you don't want to see fucking Georgia again, Logan, do you? You guys should have beat Georgia. At least the second game. You guys should have lost yesterday. Shit. How Texas has in. Texas got a horseshoe up their ass. Arizona State handed you that game yesterday. You handed it to them and they handed it back. Hey, I'm just saying, Logan. Fucking Scatterboo almost beat you guys single-handedly. A lot of bad penalties from Texas and bad kicking. That's why Texas's kicker gives me the willies. I seen that kid miss more kicks this year. But I think Ohio State looks scary yesterday. Ohio State looks like the best team in football yesterday. College football, anyway. If Ohio State plays like they played yesterday, yeah, Georgia beat Texas twice. One game in Texas, too. And beat the shit out of them in Texas. That was the second game was much closer. But if Ohio State plays like they played against Oregon, I don't think anyone's beating them. I don't think. What has that got to do with this year, Logan? That has nothing to do with this year. What you did last year is irrelevant. I love when people pull that shit. Oh, we did this last year. That last year. Last year has nothing to do with what's going on right now. But I think Ohio State's the favorite right now. I wouldn't want to play Ohio State. I'm glad Notre Dame and Georgia are my two favorite college football teams. I'm glad whoever wins this game, has to play Penn State. Very glad. I think Texas is going to have their hands full. Ohio State is not fucking around right now. Yeah, exactly, Jet. Justin Tucker has been fucking horrible this year. I seen Justin Tucker miss multiple kicks in multiple games. I think Penn State and Notre Dame match up against each other well. I think they're like playing. I think they're like playing against each other. I think they're built kind of the same. Penn State's look good though. They haven't played a bunch of tough competition really, but they've looked. Timmy Tebow. I wouldn't doubt Notre Dame comes out in the second half and lays a dud. This game ain't over. Notre Dame's let me down. Both teams, Notre Dame and Georgia, are notorious for having fucking losing a game they shouldn't. So I won't be surprised whoever wins this game. It's only a 10-point game, too. It's not like Notre Dame's up by fucking 30. You know? Yep. That's right, T-Guy. You know what I mean? Notre Dame does this shit every year. Oh, it's going to be their year. Georgia's done it for years, too. They end up winning a couple of championships there back-to-back. That's the only thing that makes them look halfway good over the last 20 years. I wish Notre Dame wasn't missing their best defensive lineman. That hurts, too. They're missing their best defensive lineman right now. So who knows what this game would be like. Notre Dame had 3 sacks, 6 tackles for a loss, and 2 takeaways this half. Turnovers always bite people in the ass. That's the difference in the ball game. Yeah, it's halftime. I think the Celtics are on tonight too. Bruins are on. Celtics are on the road. At Minnesota. Tesla Cybertruck person unalived themselves before explosion took place in front of Trump Vegas. Crazy. What? Desert Eagle on him? So weird. "37-year-old Matthew Allen something. Livelsberger. What the fuck?
Of 1980.
Halftime in New Orleans.
Year-old Matthew Livelsberger. He's of Colorado Springs, Colorado, born July 22nd of 1987. Now, as you'll see here on a picture of his driver's license, let's see, the question really still remains for me, and I know that there's a lot of you folks in the media that are identifying this person as a person in our vehicle. As I mentioned to you already, his body is burnt beyond recognition, and I do still not have confirmation 100% that that is the individual that was inside of our vehicle. And so as I'm calling it now, the subject or person of interest, I will not come back until I have the confirmation through DNA or medical records that this is indeed, in fact, the subject inside of the vehicle. Now, further complicating this identification of this individual, we also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual had sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle. One of the handguns was found at his feet inside of the vehicle. Obviously, in how we're trying to identify him, and I'm feeling comfortable to give you this information.
Crazy.
Information is a tremendous amount of substantial evidence to include he rented the Turo vehicle. There are two tattoos, one of which was on the stomach and one of which is on the arm, that we can see bits and pieces of it as in comparison to what it is that we now know he had on his body. That has given us a lot of confidence that this is, in fact, the same person. As well as, the clearly obvious, which is the credit cards, the military identification, the passport. And then furthermore, as you'll see here in just a very short period of time, we tracked his movements from Colorado to Las Vegas And in a number of the photographs that we were able to determine, he was the individual that was driving the vehicle. And also, I'd like to iterate this point to you. We still have only ever seen him in this vehicle, and we're not aware of any other subjects involved in this particular case. Now, I would like to acknowledge a couple of things because I know what's going on in the social media world, and there are a number of things in this case that are similar to the attack in New Orleans. We do know that our subject here served in the military. In fact, he's a current member of the military. Both of the subjects served at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. What we do know about that is it's a very large military base, and we have no record that they served in the same unit or even at the same years at Fort Bragg, something that continues to remain under investigation. I also know that they both served in Afghanistan in 2009. We don't have any evidence that they were in the same province in Afghanistan, the same location, or the same unit. Again, something else that remains under investigation. And we also know, of course, that they both used the rental company Turo to rent their vehicles. As far as his military background, it's been confirmed by DOD that he was indeed in the United States Army. He was also a Green Beret operations sergeant who spent most of his time at Fort Carson, Colorado, and in Germany. He was on approved leave from Germany, where he was serving with the 10th Special Forces Group. He was also previously in the National Guard and the Army Reserve. I'd like to point out to you that through exceptional...
Odd. Little odd. There's a lot of things in both situations these guys have in common. A lot. Wild. I haven't even looked into much of it yet. But very, very, very similar things going on in both cases. Ex-military or military. Both in Fort Bragg, both in the same province, overseas. Don't know if the times match up yet. They're not going to tell us anyway, I don't think. Maybe they were turned extremists. I don't know. That's why I tell everyone to go watch the TV series from Showtime called Homeland. If you go watch Homeland, you'll finally realize that we don't know the truth about anything. If you go watch that show. That's why I don't go crazy about cases that much anymore. Like, I don't, like, it's fun to look into them and go down a rabbit hole. But no one knows what really fucking happened. Not regular people. It's my favorite show ever, Jet. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I still haven't even watched the last fucking season either. Yeah, I don't know why they canceled that show. It had a good run. It was on for a long time. Probably because it was too close to reality. And you look at that show and see what's going on today, it's like a lot of foreshadowing. A lot of shit that was in that show that's like kind of makes, like, kind of happening today. Still at halftime, Notre Dame up 13-3. Yeah, they're two of my favorite too, Jet. By the end of Shameless, I had enough of it, though. I don't know why. But the end of Shameless, I couldn't really get into. Debbie, when it started being more about Debbie than everyone else, I kind of lost interest. Debbie was doing a ton of shady shit. Like scummy shit. But that was a great show. Both of them shows were on together. I used to love it. I get to watch Homeland and Shameless back to back. So what do you guys think? Think Notre Dame's going to hold on, or you think they're going to blow it? Homeland was crazy. I can't even talk about Homeland. If you talk about the show Homeland, you ruin it. Because, like, it just, everything is a fucking triple cross. But watching that show made me realize, like, how we really don't know shit about what's going on. I never watched that, Duncan. I have to check it out. I never got into the foreign version of Homeland either. I mean, of Shameless. I only watched the U.S. version. Makachev Sarukian 2 coming up soon. I'm looking forward to some UFC fights coming up. I really hope John Jones fights Tom Aspinall. There's been footage of both of them put out lately. They both look nasty. Yeah, I watched that, Jet. I've seen everything to do with that show pretty much. I know what you're talking about.
But they don't have Carson back.
She wrote most of that show.
Be able to run the football. And they've done a pretty good job at times, but I don't feel like they've been as committed to the run.
She won a ton of awards. I think she was the producer too. She does such a good job playing Carrie.
When it comes to Georgia's losses over the last several years, and their 6 losses since 2020, it always comes down to turnovers. They're minus 12 in turnover margin when they have lost games in the last 3 or 4 years. So they got to clean that up in the second half and give them better backside protection for a young quarterback. Let's head down to the field and check in with our sideline reporter.
Here we go, getting ready to get going again. Notre Dame up 13-3. Notre Dame cannot get comfortable. Here's the kick of the second half. Notre Dame fields it at the 2-yard line. Going to take it out across the 20. Breaks a tackle. This might go to the house. Oh, he's gone. Notre Dame's going to return this all the way for a touchdown. Wow. What a run. Good blocking. I don't see any flags. Notre Dame takes the opening kickoff of the second half. 98 yards for a touchdown. What a start to the second half for Notre Dame. Good job following his blockers, breaks a few tackles, and he hits the 50-yard line in that sideline, and he's gone. Wow. Notre Dame takes one to the house to start the second half. What a friggin' run. Huge play. See if Jeter can knock the extra point through. Kick is up and good. Notre Dame 20-3. What a way to start the half. Nice cutback. Breaks the tackle. Gets up the sideline, and it's a wrap. I believe that was Harrison with the run. Wow. He was an All-American last year. All-American kick returner. Takes one to the house. Notre Dame scored 17 points in the last 54 seconds. Wow. Notre Dame still got a... Notre Dame cannot fall asleep, though. Georgia's not going to give up. I'll be surprised if they do. Georgia's been a second-half team this whole year. Wow. I did not see that coming. 20-3. 14:45 to go in the second half. Notre Dame returns the second half kickoff for a touchdown, 98 yards. Kick return for Harrison. And Jeter getting ready to kick off for the Fighting Irish. Georgia better wake up. And this one's going to go back to the end zone. He's going to try and run one back himself. Out to the 10. Big hit. Goes down about the 15. Wow. All Notre Dame the last minute of this game. Notre Dame continues to have big plays in the playoffs. Last week, 98-yard touchdown run by their running back Love. This week, 98-yard kickoff return from Harrison. And here's Georgia. Going to run the ball. They're going to run a reverse with their wide receiver for a first down, gain of 11. $14-15 to play in the third quarter. Notre Dame 20. Georgia 3. Stockton, 4 wide receivers. Single back to the right, out of the shotgun. Looking. They're going to set up a screen to the left for ETN. Nowhere to go. Gain of a couple yards. Notre Dame's done a good job not letting Georgia get the screen game going so far. See if they'll be able to do it this half. Stockton and Georgia had some success against Texas running those screens to the running backs and receivers. Not much luck today. Stockton out of the shotgun, looking deep down the right sideline. Airs one out. Incomplete. No flag. I didn't think there should have been one. Looking for Bell. Incomplete. Oh, they're both holding each other. Could have been a flag on either team. I could see either player wanting a flag there. It's probably why they didn't throw one. Both guys were guilty of it. Third and 8 for Georgia. Big play. From their own 34. And I think Georgia calls the timeout before the play clock ran out. If not, it's a penalty. I think Georgia had to burn a timeout. They did. Notre Dame coming out swinging. Big third down coming up after the timeout. Oh, shit, I'm getting a case of the yawns. Yeah, I've heard of All Black in rugby. They're the best, aren't they? Oh, I gotta blow my nose. All Notre Dame to start the second half and to end the first half. Notre Dame scored 17 points in under a minute of the end of the first half, beginning of the second. I thought if a team was going to shit the bed, it would be Notre Dame, not Georgia. I might be wrong. I'm impressed with Notre Dame so far. I didn't know if Notre Dame had the athletes to go up against Georgia. It's looking like they have more than enough athletes. I don't know if anyone's got the athletes to go up against Ohio State after yesterday. That is a grown man football team. That is a bunch of big college kids. They got a lot of guys that could play in the NFL on that Ohio State team, at least based on their size and their athletic ability. That was impressive yesterday. There we go. 3rd and 8. Stockton out of the shotgun. Got a scramble. Throws. Finds his running back. Out of the backfield. Not going to be enough for a first down. Going to be about 5 yards short. And I think Georgia's got a punt. They're in their own back half. It'll be 4th and 4. I don't think you want to give Notre Dame the ball down here again. They're already up 17. Notre Dame calls for a fair catch, makes the play. Notre Dame gets the ball back. Penn State eliminates Boise State 31-14. Texas escapes Arizona State in double overtime win, 39-31. Ohio State dominated Oregon, 41-21. That game was not even close. The score makes it sound like it was way closer than it was. That game was a blowout from the first whistle. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. Going to run it with Love. About 2 yards on the play. $12:30 to go in the third quarter. Notre Dame up 20-3. Notre Dame 98-yard touchdown return to start the second half. Be 2nd and 8 from the Notre Dame 26. Georgia flashing a linebacker. They're going to blitz him. They run a screen. Incomplete pass knocked down by the big man up front, Stackhouse. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Good job by the Georgia defensive front to cause some problems. And it's getting loud there. Georgia fans going crazy. Very loud. Georgia having trouble getting their play in on defense. They look confused. Notre Dame, 10 seconds to get a play off. Send a man in motion. Gonna throw. Incomplete. Broken play. Leonard had to get rid of the ball quick. And Notre Dame's going to have to punt again. Leonard hit as he throws. Had to get rid of it. Lucky it wasn't an interception. Dangerous throw. And Georgia going to get the ball back real quick. 11:59 to go. Both teams have had the ball twice already in the third quarter. Decent punt for what he had to work with. Fielded at the 30. Notre Dame misses a tackle, and then there's a big hit on the returner. Gain of about 5 yards. Notre Dame leads 20-3. Georgia taking back over. Somewhere around their own 30 when we get back from commercial. Georgia's defense and crowd was into the game. That Notre Dame possession. See if it wakes up Georgia's offense. A lot of time left. Hanging in there, James. Hope you're well. Hanging, watching the ball game. Notre Dame up 20-3 on the Georgia Bulldogs. Winner of this game goes to the Final Four. They will play Penn State. TV timeout. Georgia going to take over again. 1st and 10. 11:48 to go. Third quarter. All Notre Dame so far. Play action fake. Going to throw one deep. Complete. Oh, no. It bounced out of his hands wide open. Oh, no. Bell just dropped a wide open pass. Oh, my God. That could have been 7. Right off his hands. Oh, no. Georgia's had a habit of this all year long. And I've said it every time we cover them. They drop passes. For some reason, they drop a lot of passes they shouldn't. They have 36 drops this season, the most in the football world. Most out of any other team in college football. 2nd and 10. Throw. Tough catch. What a catch. Tough play. Dangerous throw. Good job by number 6, the wide receiver for Georgia. Gain of about 20. Good job to rebound after a horrible drop. Love it. He's got at least 3 or 4 catches tonight. 1st and 10. They're going to run it up the middle. Gain of a couple yards. ETN with the run. He hasn't been able to get much going today. Thanks, Jimmy. Mike Bobo. Got to get this offensive juggernaut of Georgia going. They average 33 points a game. Only 3 so far today. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun. They're going to run a screen to the running back. Nice block set up. Enough for a 1st down and more. Georgia's starting to get a little bit more comfortable on the offensive side of the ball, it looks like. Running some different plays. Gunnar Stockton's 13 for 20, 177 yards. He also was sacked for a fumble. He's going to be back to throw again. Throws one deep down the left side. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Georgia. Jones gets Georgia their first touchdown of the day. Cash Jones, 32-yard receiving touchdown. I told you, Georgia's not going to give up. If Notre Dame don't keep their foot on the gas, they will get blown out of the water. Georgia is a better second half team. And even though Notre Dame got lucky on that drive and Georgia dropped a bomb for a touchdown, it still didn't matter. Georgia found its way in the end zone. Cash Jones got 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games. He only had 2 in the first 10. Good job by Cash getting involved, making a play. The extra point is up and good. And Georgia cuts the lead to 10. Plenty of time to go left in this game. Not even halfway through the third quarter yet. $9:36 to go. 20 to 10. A lot of scoring to start this half. Notre Dame better wake up. Let's check our poll. 52% say yes. Ohio State is the favorite now. I think they are as well. Here we go. Notre Dame about to receive another kick. Last kickoff they took went for 7. Or 6, excuse me. And they're going to let it go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. 20-10. Notre Dame leads. 9:26 to go. 9:36 to go. Third quarter. Georgia's fans getting very loud there. Not a very long ride for Georgia fans to get to Louisiana. Looks like Notre Dame traveled pretty well too, just not as well as Georgia. First down, out of the shotgun. Leonard back to pass. Going to pull it down and run. Going to get around the corner. Gain of 3 or 4. Notre Dame got to be careful. They got to keep this ball moving. They still got to score some points. They can't beat Georgia scoring 20 points. Notre Dame has 80 rushing yards. Georgia only 26. They fake the run. Leonard's going to keep it. Run for a gain of 2. Not sure I like that play call. Looked like a broken play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Georgia's players and fans going crazy, trying to get their defense into this game. Leonard back to throw, complete to the tight end. Gain of 12 and a first down. Nice catch by Evans, I believe it was. Big number 88. Nothing special. Gets out, gets open, makes the catch, runs through a few defenders. A touchdown is 6 points. A field goal is 3 points. An extra point is 1 point. A 2-point conversion is 2 points. A safety is 2 points. They're going to run it. Oh, and there's some open field here. It might be a hold on Notre Dame. Ball comes out late. I think the ground caused it. Might be a hold on Notre Dame late in the play. Yep, hold on number 1 for Notre Dame. Oh, that sucks. Great house. Tough call. I didn't see a hold. What a waste of a big play. Yeah, he got away with one. He got caught. There was a hold. Good play call. Good call. Unfortunate for Notre Dame because that was a nice run. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the Notre Dame 36. Here we go out of the shotgun. Leonard in trouble. Throws to the running back. Gain of about 3 yards. Nothing there. .6:48 to go, third quarter. Notre Dame 20, Georgia 10. Leonard gonna pass again, under trouble. Incomplete. Took a hit at the end. You got to watch some highlights, Duncan, so you understand the game. Or type in basic rules of football. Here we go, 3rd and 13. Got to throw. Complete. Nice move. Going to be short of a first down by about a half a yard. Very close. Notre Dame might go for it here. It's going to be 4th and inches. Someone down for Georgia, Michael Williams. Better hope he's okay. One of their better players on defense. Timeout on the field. Yeah, they had Chad Duck yesterday. Ohio State had Chad Duck. Oh. $20-10, yes. Fourth and short coming up. I don't think Notre Dame's going to punt it. They got a quarterback that's capable of getting a half a yard. No one wants your dumbass socket. It's junk. No one wants your cheap socket. Big play right here. 6 minutes, 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. 4th and a short one for Notre Dame. Oh, it's a whole yard. Notre Dame didn't get a very good spot. They're gonna go for it. Leonard up the middle. Gonna be close. I think he got it. Very close. Second attempt. I think he dove across. See if they gave him a good spot. It doesn't look like they gave him a very good spot. I thought he had it. Barely. See where his knee went down. Oh, he got it. See where the ball is. Can't see it. The marker's right in the way. Looks like he had enough. They might review this play even if you don't get it. Short. Short by about 3 inches. They might review this. I don't think it was a good spot. Notre Dame want to waste the timeout and challenge it? I don't think they're gonna. I might challenge that. I thought he reached across and got it. Good field position for Georgia from the 50-yard line now, or 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Hand it off. Gain of a couple yards. ETN with the run. Man, Notre Dame, that was a bad turnover on downs. I don't know why they ran him out of the shotgun. They knew you weren't going to pass. 2nd and 9. Gonna Stockton. Gonna throw. He's gonna pull the ball down and run. Takes a big hit. It's gonna be short of the first down. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. Georgia's only 2 for 8 on 3rd down conversions. Notre Dame's only 2 for 9. It will be 3rd and 3. Hand the ball off. Going to be no gain. Jones brought down, maybe a gain of a yard. I think Georgia's going to go for it here on 4th and short. 4th and a long 2. Stockton in the shotgun with Cash Jones to his right. And I think there was a false start on Georgia. There was. Oh, man. Not sure they're going to go for it now. 2nd team All-American The left guard for Georgia jumped. Oh, no. And I think Georgia's going to – I'll be shocked if they go for it here. 4th and 7 now. There's the punter. Notre Dame dodges a bullet. 20-10, 3:34 to go. And there's a flag on the field again. Not another false start on Georgia. It was pre-snap. It's usually on the offense. Delay a game on Notre Dame. And now Georgia's going to get 4th and 2 again. So they trade penalties, and Georgia's going to get their 5 yards back. Wow. Both teams making horrible plays. Wow. Bad play for Notre Dame going to cost them now, possibly. Stockton out of the shotgun. ETN in the backfield. They're going to throw. They rush. He's hit as he throws. I don't know if the pass was completed. Either way, it was short of a first down. Caught by Bell. Not enough. Big stop by Notre Dame. Wow. Great job by Notre Dame to send a blitz late. Right up the middle. Nice job by number 34 to get after the quarterback. Forcing him to get rid of the ball early. And making it so Georgia could not get someone deep enough to catch the ball for a first down. And Georgia will turn the ball over on downs and give Notre Dame excuse me. Notre Dame's going to get some good field position. Sorry about that. From their own 42 out of the shotgun. Leonard going to run it to the right. Quarterback draw. Nice run. And Love is down. Hopefully he's okay. Shaken up. He's been playing a little bit beat up. He's their best offensive weapon. Looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. Oh, this is bad. If this is serious, Notre Dame is in big trouble without him. Oh, it looks like he just fell weird. Dinged up his knee or something a little bit. And it's his right knee that's been bothering him. And he's holding his right knee coming off the field. He had 2 big bubbas fall on top of him. Could have just hurt him. Since he's already beat up. Second and 4. Notre Dame in the gun. 4 wide receivers. Single back to the right. Georgia looking like they're going to send 4 at least. Leonard's going to pull the ball down and run for another first down. Gain of at least 5. Leonard's got 11 rushes for 67 yards. He's thrown for 85 yards and a touchdown. First and 10, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. They hand the ball off. Running back going to break it outside for a gain of over 5. Almost a first down. Be about 2nd and 2. I think he got a gain of about 8 on that run. Jadarian Price. Nice job busting that run outside. Finding some space. 2nd and 2. Leonard hands it off to Price again. This could be trouble. Breaks another run outside for a first down and more. Notre Dame. 1st and 10. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Up 10. Driving on the Bulldogs. Nice job by Price. Nice stiff arm. Good job. They almost stripped him of the ball. He was able to hold on to it. Nice job by Price. And they got their third down back in. Williams on first down. They run an option. They hand it off to Faison. Find some room outside. Another gain of about 6. Notre Dame getting creative with the runs. Decent play calling for Notre Dame. Finding ways to get yards against this stingy Georgia defense. 2nd and 4. I don't think they're going to get a playoff before the end of the quarter. And that's it. End of the third quarter. Notre Dame up 20-10 on Georgia. Threatening. Georgia really got to keep Notre Dame out of the end zone here. If they want to have a shot here coming down the last 15 minutes of this game. Oh, sorry, guys. I got a case of the yawns today. Coming down the home stretch. See if Notre Dame can do enough to hold on. How's everyone's New Year's going so far? Hope everyone's having a good New Year's so far. I'm excited for the new year. I'm going to have some guests coming on very soon. One of them is someone that seems to be gifted. Might be psychic or sensitive to some things. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some Celtics games soon, Tom. I was going to do the game tonight, but it's going on, right? It's starting like as this game ends. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. I got to go to the doctor early tomorrow. So I plan on going to bed early. But I'm going to have someone on the show very soon, I think, that is sensitive when it comes to like having abilities, psychic, clairvoyant. That I've been talking to and learning some stuff from. I thought it would be interesting to have someone like that as a guest on the show. Maybe help people get through some things that they may be struggling with. Very interesting. I've been working with her a little bit to try and help me with some stuff, and it seems to be helping. So we will see. I'm kind of playing the guinea pig for you guys right now. You just don't know it. But someone that's spiritually gifted was going to be on the show very soon. That I've been talking to and getting to learn their life story and see what they're all about. I think that will be an interesting interview. She also is into paranormal investigating. She's going to talk about that a bit. Here we go. 2nd and 4, start of the 4th quarter. Leonard throws one to the end zone. Incomplete. Taking a shot. Third and 4. Notre Dame up 10. Notre Dame's got to get some points here. They can't get too conservative. Here we go. They run a screen to their 3rd down back. Going to be stopped short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th and a long 2. And I would assume they're going to kick a field goal here. They might go for it. We'll see. The offense is staying on the field. It's 4th and a long 1. I don't know. I didn't see the spot. Maybe they gave him a good spot. Fourth and 1. From the Georgia 26. They're going to go for it. Run outside. Throw complete. Faison, big catch. Flag on the play. Think this might be on Notre Dame. This might come back. Notre Dame might have shot themselves in the foot. Son of a bitch. Illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Faison didn't get set before he made his move. And now Notre Dame's going to try and kick one. 47-yard attempt for Jeter. 2 for 2 today. Kick is up. Wow, he just snuck it through. Jeter with another field goal. He's hit 3 for 3. Good from 47 on that one. He's hit field goals now from 44, 47, and 48. Just sneaks that one through the left side. Notre Dame back up 13. 13:47 to play. Oh, these teeth are killing me. Ugh. I got to go get new ones this next week or two. Just pay the money and do it. Ugh. Sorry. Oof. Notre Dame trying to hold on to this lead. Georgia trying to fight back. 13:47 to go as Notre Dame kicks off. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback again. Oh, what a huge penalty call on Faison is right. First and 10 from the Georgia 25. Man in motion. They fake the run, throw right, complete. Good second effort by the receiver to get over the first down marker. 11-yard gain by Bell. Still plenty of time, but Georgia does have to move. Stockton directly under center. They fake a reverse and they hand off to the running back. He's wide open, running down the left side of the field. Big gain. Nice little misdirection play. Sneaky little play. And Georgia's cooking. Big gain. Gain of about 28. And now they're going to throw the ball out to the left on a screen. Gain of about 8 yards on that one. Georgia moving the ball again. Georgia's having more success this half. They run an option up the middle with the running back for a first down. Notre Dame's going to slow this drive down. Georgia moving the ball down the field quick. 12 minutes to play in the game. They've gone almost the length of the field in the last minute. Georgia out of the shotgun. 11:50 to play. Stockton gonna pass. Nice job by the cornerback for Notre Dame. They try to run a slant with Bell, and he knocks it down, gets a hand in there. That was big. Notre Dame needed to slow this drive down. Second and 10. Man in motion. Out of the shotgun. Rolling right. Throwing left. Set up a screen for the tight end. Good job by the Notre Dame defense to make a play in the backfield. Loss of yards for Delp. Be 3rd and 13. From the 29-yard line of Notre Dame. 11 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Stockton out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, single back. Hit as he throws, complete. Bell dropped it. Ruled incomplete, not a fumble. Big stop by Notre Dame. And I think Georgia's got to kick one. I don't know why they wouldn't. 4th and 13. Gonna go for it. They must not have much faith in their kicker. They have plenty of time. Kicking a field goal wouldn't kill them. Stockton out of the shotgun, under pressure, hit as he throws. I think it was caught and dropped. Oh my God. And there's a flag on the play. I don't know if it's a pass interference or what. A late flag did come in. Pass interference on Notre Dame. Automatic first down. And he got there early. He didn't look at the play. Kaiser, all he had to do was turn around. Bad play by the secondary. And Georgia got bailed out big time. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. 10:51 to go. Georgia going in. And there's a flag on the play. Or a whistle. Know what they're trying to figure out. I don't know what's going on. The officials are talking about something. I think it's a TV timeout. Unless someone called the timeout. I don't see anyone call the timeout. Notre Dame giving Georgia a big break there. Going to have the ball 1st and 10 inside the Notre Dame 20 when we return. Close game. Every time you think Notre Dame's going to take a lead, they choke. A lot of commercials. Shit. Ohio State, Texas, January 10th. Penn State, Notre Dame, January 9th. There we go. 1st and 10. 10:51 to play. Georgia. Going to throw to the right. Single coverage. Incomplete. No flags. Good job by the Notre Dame cornerback, number 29. Excellent coverage. Bring up 2nd and 10. Only lost about 4 seconds on the game clock. They're going to run an option. Stockton's going to keep the ball, run it. Gain of maybe 2 or 3. Down to about the 10-yard line. Bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 7. Notre Dame's got a big man down. Number 56. Can't get back up under his own strength. Looks pretty mad. Hopefully he's not hurt bad. Cross the 3rd, hurt. Big 3rd down. He's played a good game too. He's been all over on that defensive line. Timeout for the injury. Yeah, Tommy, I'm going to start calling some more C's games soon. Definitely going to start calling some more Celtics games. Now that football's starting to wrap up. But I got some good interviews coming up in 2025. Some interesting people. And I don't want to say too much about the one with the person that's gifted, but a few little things that like experiments I've run have worked so far. She was right about them. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Or it seems like she was right as of right now. She told me Trump was going to win by by more than anyone thought. She was right about that too. She's been right about a couple things. And I haven't asked her too many things, but the things I've asked, she's gotten right. Not even so much I asked. She just tells me different shit. Pretty wild. Georgia has run 56 plays to Notre Dame's 47. Had a lot more luck through the air than Notre Dame. Notre Dame doesn't even have 100 yards passing. Only 118 yards rushing. Georgia's got 225 through the air, 67 on the ground. Georgia's got 17 first downs to Notre Dame's 11. Notre Dame, 9 penalties for 73 yards. Hopefully it don't come back to bite them in the hiney. 3rd and 7. Cross the 3rd, gets helped off the field. I don't know if he'll be returning. We'll have to wait and see. Notre Dame's already lost their best defensive lineman last week. They can't keep losing guys up front. It's one of the strengths of their team. Stockton out of the shotgun with Cash Jones in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. 15 seconds to get a play off. 10-10 to play. He's going to get rushed. He's going to drop down and run the ball, take a big hit. He's going to be brought down inside the 10. Not enough for a first down. And I would imagine Georgia's going to go for it. They've gone for it everywhere else down here. 4th and 5. 9:45 to go. Notre Dame has gotten quite a few penalties that have cost them in situations like this. You cannot afford to get a bad penalty here. Georgia out of the shotgun. Throwing right, 1-on-1. No flags on the play. There shouldn't be one. The tight end out to the right or wide receiver. He plays both positions, number 7. Kind of took a flop, trying to make it look like he was dragged down, and the referees didn't fall for it. Nice job. Good no call. There's been enough of that in football. The pass wasn't catchable anyway. Notre Dame takes over on downs. big defensive stand. But they do have the ball inside their own 10-yard line. Have to be careful down in their own territory not to turn this ball over. Notre Dame also can't afford a 3-and-out. They lead 23-10. Going to come out of the shotgun. With the backup running back. Love still not in the game. They're going to run it up the middle. Maybe a gain of 5. Run by Price. Bring up about 2nd and 6. 2nd and a long 6. Still in the shotgun. They're going to run it up the middle again. Not much. Maybe a yard. Running some clock, though. Under 8.5 to play. I think it'll be about 3rd and 3. They got their third down back, Williams in. Leonard in the shotgun. Double tight end. Looking out to the right. Finds the running back. Makes a play. Might have got just enough for a first down. Very close. Nice second effort by Williams. Might have got Notre Dame just enough. Very close. Georgia's coach causing a melee over on the sideline. His foot went out before he made it. See where the spot goes or if he's going to challenge this. His feet did go out. Very close to that marker. See where the ball was. I think the ball went far enough. It's very close. Might be like half a yard shy, if that. And they're checking in with the command center right now. Referee reviewing the play with the command center. This might be short. Not by much, but it's short. And if it's short, they got to punt it. They can't give the Georgia the ball this far down their territory. I wouldn't risk it. I would just punt. So it's going to be 4th and a short 1. Punt this ball. Don't be stupid. You got 7:47 to play. Punt the ball. Make them score 13 points to beat you. No, they're not. They can't do that. They're inside their own 20-yard line. Go for it. You crazy? You're going to give Georgia the ball back in the red zone. Notre Dame running a fake. They're going to go for it. They bring the offense back out on the field trying to swap players. Georgia having all types of problems getting set up. It looks like they're set. Notre Dame's just fucking with them, I think. I don't think they're going to go for it. Oh, they got them to jump. They're going to go deep. Might be a flag. Yep. I think Notre Dame got Georgia to jump. or unless there's a penalty on Notre Dame for doing something they couldn't. Georgia's coach, I could read his lips saying that you can't do that. Georgia jumped off sides. First down, Notre Dame.
That right there is all head coaching. I mean, that is all on Marcus Freeman being creative. They get all the defenders on there, and they are in such chaos trying to get lines.
I can't believe they went for it.
They don't think about
And Georgia jumped off sides, cost Georgia a fucking first down. Wow. Free play. First and 10, 7:17 to go. Notre Dame with the ball still. After the penalty, they run up the middle. Gain of a yard or two. Notre Dame going to try and run this clock down. Up 13. Georgia's coach saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. What Notre Dame did, taking their kicking team off the field and putting the offense on. I don't know if it's illegal or not. I don't think the refs are stupid enough to allow it. If it wasn't. And we haven't seen Love come back in this game. I hope he's okay. Price back in, still in there at running back for the Fighting Irish. They're going to run it up the middle with him again. Gain of a yard maybe. Notre Dame's just trying to run the clock out. It seems like not make any big mistakes. Not turn the ball over. They bring their third down back, Williams, into the game. Third and 7, empty backfield. Leonard in the shotgun. Williams in motion. Leonard going to keep the ball, run it to the left, makes it outside, takes a huge hit for a first down. He get a flip. Dangerous play. Good job holding on to the ball and taking one for your team. Wow, he took a huge hit. Literally did a sideways flip and gets the first down. Man, he just barely got outside. He's quicker than he looks. Holy smokes. And he dove over the defender, takes a big shot, lands on his shoulders, almost on his head. First down, 5:08 to go, first and 10. They hand the ball to Williams up the middle. Hold on. Nice run of about 4. Notre Dame showing some guts. Wow.
Before he got his first from Duke football. This is the All-State Sugar Bowl.
4:55 to go. TV timeout. Notre Dame with the ball. Up 13.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's
I can't believe Notre Dame didn't punt. And I really can't believe Georgia jumped off sides. Georgia made a huge mistake. Because I don't think Notre Dame was going to go for it. I think they were just trying to get him to jump, and it worked. Notre Dame did get beat up today. Notre Dame did get a little beat up today. Love's hurting. They had another defensive lineman go down. I haven't seen return yet. They've lost their best defensive player, it sounds like, for the rest of the year. Their defensive lineman. I think his last name's Wells. Maybe he'll be back for the next game. I'm not sure. But I'm kind of surprised by Notre Dame today. Still plenty of time left. And they still made some mistakes. They didn't play a perfect game. They got almost 100 yards in penalties. That's something they got to clean up. Because when they got it, most good teams, when you play against a good team like a Georgia or a Texas or Ohio State, any of those teams, Bama, you can't commit turnovers and you can't have penalties. And Notre Dame hasn't really turned the ball over. I don't think they've turned it over once, knock on wood. But the penalties, there's something they really got to watch. They have 9 for 73. Georgia has 4 for 36. The last one really costed them. 2nd and 8. They run an end around with the tight end, Thomas. Going to have close to a first down. Might be just short. Georgia's only got 1 timeout left, too. Something to watch. With 4 minutes, 35 seconds to play, 3rd and 1. Notre Dame's going to run at least another 10 seconds off this clock, bare minimum. .420 to play. 8 seconds to get the playoff. 3rd and 1. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Looks like he got enough. Nothing really pretty, but they're getting the job done. And that's demoralizing too. When the other team just runs the ball up the middle and fucking gets 4 yards every time, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. That starts to wear on a defense. Because you're not giving up good big plays, but you're giving up first downs. And giving up first downs on 3rd downs. Not good for a defense's psyche. It makes you tired too. 1st and 10. Gonna run it up the middle again. Not much of a gain. Couple yards. Price with another rush. 10th carry of the day. 37 yards. Doing a good job of not coughing the ball up. Taking care of the ball. Georgia just called its last time out. Wow. I don't know. I think Notre Dame can knock off Penn State. I'm not worried about Penn State, really. I'm more worried about Ohio State. But Penn State's been playing really good. Really, really good. But I think Ohio State yesterday showed that the rest of the country that they're the best team when they want to play. 2nd and 8, 3:25 to go. They run a reverse for a first down, flag on the play. This is probably going to come back. Sneaky little reverse, like a direct snap almost. Too many men in the backfield on Notre Dame. Illegal formation. Yep, that's what it was. Too many guys offset. So that'll bring up 2nd and 13 with 3:12 to play. Georgia, no timeouts. 23-10. Notre Dame. Gonna hand it off to Williams. Breaks a tackle. Be drugged down after a short gain. And they're not going to snap the ball until probably 2.5 minutes to go on this third down. I don't think they're going to throw it here. I'd be shocked. I don't think you need to take the chance. Eight seconds to get a playoff. 3rd and 11. Send the running back in motion. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Couple yards. We'll bring up 4th down and long. And Notre Dame's going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning before they punt. It's going to give Georgia the ball back with under 2 minutes to play. Down 13. Game's still not over. Georgia hits a big play and gets an onside kick. This game is not over. But good job by Notre Dame to run down quite a bit of clock on that possession, if nothing else. They play smart, boring football sometimes. I do like Notre Dame's young coach. Fucking guy is on point. Notre Dame should have him for a while. As long as they're willing to pay him, he's not going nowhere. I don't think. As long as he can keep getting recruits. I think guys are going to want to come play for him too. Yeah, they shouldn't be cheap with them for sure. But you never know. They get cheap. Just because teams have money, they don't always spend it. See it all the time. See it all the time. You got these teams that can spend money that don't. They'd rather fill their pockets than put a winning team on the field. But that's a story for another day. Notre Dame going to punt. 2 minutes to go. 4th and 8. From their own 40-yard line or so. Looks like a pretty good punt. Oh, it rolls back and gets a Georgia bounce. Right around the 20. Georgia gets a little break there. They're showing the kid that got in the way earlier today. He looks fucking so fucking afraid right now. Notre Dame, another sack. Flag on the field. And it's going to be a false start on Georgia before the sack. It's 23-10. 1:49 to go. Fourth quarter, Notre Dame leads. Georgia out of the shotgun. Completes a pass over the middle. Check down to the running back. Out to the 25 for a first down. 1:35 to go. Notre Dame up 13. They run a screen. Caught going nowhere. Nice job. And wow, that's right. They had the penalty. That's not a first down. It's going to be about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 here. I want to say 3rd and 6, 1:08 to play from their own 25. Back to pass, throwing one deep. I think they're looking for Bell. Incomplete. Good coverage. Notre Dame 59 seconds away from a Sugar Bowl victory and advancing in the playoffs. Notre Dame's defense has played so well. Special teams played very well as well. 4th and 6. Stockton going to be trucked and sacked. Smashed down on the ground by number 41. Big play by the Notre Dame defensive front. And that's probably all she wrote. Notre Dame has got big sack after big sack all night long. Nothing special. They only rushed 4. Georgia got away with a hold, too. Didn't even matter. Notre Dame got some corn-fed, thick boys. Holy shit. Maybe not be the tallest, but man, big boy. Making a big play. Nice play by Hinish. Notre Dame in victory formation, going to take a knee. Georgia has no timeouts. Wow. Yeah, right, Jet? I think they got it right. I think the college football playoff people got it right. And Notre Dame is going to take the last knee. (2025) All-State Sugar Bowl champions Notre Dame defeats Georgia 23-10. 13th win this season, most in school history. And they're going to give them the old Gatorade bath.
Gatorade bath has got to feel really good, and I know as a defensive guy, you have to be so satisfied with the relentless pressure that you
Nice job by Coach Freeman.
help you get this win.
I mean, the defense was a reflection of the entire team. Just keep battling, and I knew this.
No, Bama didn't need to get in. Bama shouldn't have got in. Bama lost to fucking Michigan. I know Ohio State did too, but Bama lost a lot of games. Then they lost to Michigan. Michigan was a fucking 5-win team. I don't understand why people think Bama deserved to get in when you look at how they played their last game of the season. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because they didn't deserve to. Notre Dame 23, Georgia 10. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with something, I'm sure. We'll be watching some more college football going forward. Catch you guys later. Notre Dame victorious.